Good evening, you're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. I'm your host, Andra Gambatar. And for our top stories, Alpha and Delta COVID-19 variants detected in Mongolia. Enhanced readiness regime extended till August 31st. New international airport to be opened on July 4th. And for the news, stay tuned. The Ministry of Health reported that 2,485 new COVID-19 cases were confirmed nationwide in the past 24 hours, and unfortunately 15 people have died.
The total number of coronavirus cases in Mongolia is now 117,963. As of today, 2,485 new cases were confirmed among over 8,000 people who took COVID-19 tests nationwide. Unfortunately, 15 people between the ages of 41 to 85 died due to COVID-19 complications. The increasing number of fatalities is a big worry these days. The death toll has reached 563 in Mongolia. All new cases are of domestic transmission, 1,437 out of which were confirmed in Ulaanbaatar, and the remaining 1,048 were confirmed in the provinces. 14,000 COVID-19 patients are being treated at hospitals nationwide. Additionally, 24,000 patients are being treated at home. Yesterday, over 19,422 people received COVID-19 vaccines nationwide. Health officials warned the public to stay alert and follow strict social distancing, as not only the hospitals are filled to capacity, but more importantly, the health sector is facing a workforce shortage to fight against COVID-19, as more and more cases are being confirmed daily.
Health officials reported that Alpha and Delta variants of COVID-19 have been detected from samples sent to a Japanese laboratory. Now it's officially confirmed that coronavirus mutations have spread in Mongolia.
Viruses constantly change through mutations, and new variations of a virus are expected to occur. The Alpha variant, also known as the UK variant, was first detected in November 2020 in the United Kingdom. It is prevalent in Britain with more than 200,000 cases identified. It says that the Alpha variant has spread to more than 50 countries and appears to be mutating again. Studies have found that the Alpha variant is more transmissible but not deadlier. The Delta variant is also called the Indian variant. It was first detected in India in late 2020. The Delta strain is believed to be more contagious than other variants of COVID-19. It is more deadly and may be more resistant to vaccines. The World Health Organization reported that the Delta variant has been found in more than 85 countries. From the samples sent to Japanese laboratories, Alpha and Delta strains have been detected in Mongolia. The public is being advised to be extra cautious, as COVID-19 mutations have a higher transmission rate. Currently, a total of 4 COVID-19 strains are known to the world. The remaining 2 strains are the South African or Beta variant and Brazilian or Gamma variant.
Yesterday, the government of Mongolia has decided to extend enhanced readiness regime until August 31st. The COVID-19 measures and regulations are remaining the same.
During the enhanced readiness regime, also known as Orange Level of Emergency, 18 entities are restricted to operate. This regulation will continue to be in place, but there are some changes. By making liability agreements, some businesses are allowed to reopen. The government also announced that some border movements are closed until August 31st. Due to a surging number of coronavirus cases, China has still enforced restrictions on the border between 2 countries. Border restrictions have not imposed on the airline and on border crossings at Zaminwood and Altanbolak.
Oxygen supply is crucial at this moment for treating severe COVID-19 patients. Thus, oxygen producers are working 24 hours to supply hospitals with oxygen.
Patients with coronavirus infection have a respiratory rate of more than 30 breaths per minute and show signs of hypoxia. Doctors say that oxygen is what is most needed at this time. Since the outbreak, some oxygen plants have been operating 24 hours a day to prevent oxygen shortages from disrupting hospitals.
The air is sucked and treated at low pressures to separate oxygen and nitrogen. We can only supply oxygen to medical facilities. There is no shortage of oxygen in our company. We supply oxygen to the countryside as well. The plant is working non-stop at an intensive workload. In terms of transportation, there are delays due to the traffic jams.
The Mong Ilch plant alone produces 48 cylinders of oxygen per hour. The plant cools the air at a temperature of minus 183 to minus 196 degrees Celsius. Oxygen is then converted to liquid nitrogen and pressurized to produce oxygen. There are 5 oxygen plants in Mongolia. Mong Ilch is one of them and is supplying over 10 hospitals.
Now let's take a look at the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs.
The Mongolian National Chamber of Commerce and Industry is organizing the Trade Mongolia 2021 Forum virtually on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of the start of the trade sector in Mongolia. During the first part of the forum, the participants touched on the trade environment and exchanged views on the challenges they are facing in the light of the pandemic, as well as possible solutions. As for the second part, current issues such as transportation, logistics, and border crossings amid the pandemic will be discussed. The members of the Democratic Party caucus in the state Great Horal paid a courtesy call on President Hurlsukh Ukhna. Chair of the DP caucus, Member of Parliament Gambat wished the president, the first to be elected for a 6-year term, success in his endeavors, and extended an offer of cooperation from the caucus. Deputy Chair of the DP caucus, Member of Parliament Otuntoya, expressed her confidence in the president's ability to ensure unity of the people for the next 6 years. She asked the head of state to attach more importance to women's empowerment. President Hurlsukh pledged he will put special efforts into environmental protection, desertification and conservation, and the promotion of traditional and cultural heritage during his presidential term, and expressed willingness to cooperate with the DP caucus on these priority issues.
The newly built international airport called Chinggis Khan Airport will be officially opened on July 4th.
The new airport locates 52 kilometers south of Ulaanbaatar city in Tu province. After several postponements, the airport will officially open on July 4th this summer. The first ever flight is planned from Ulaanbaatar to Tokyo.
Normal operations will continue at Boyuntukha Airport until July 4th. Starting on that date, the new airport will replace the Boyuntukha Airport. Public transport will reach the new airport from 4 directions.
Officials stated moving the operations from Boyuntukha Airport to the new Chinggis Khan Airport has been completed. The new airport is designed with a capacity of up to 3 million passengers per year. It also has the possibility to be expanded as a metropolitan area. Chinggis Khan International Airport is regarded as the largest construction work done in past 100 years in Mongolia. Also, it's the largest project ever between the Mongolian and Japanese governments. The construction started in 2013. It has taken 9 years to come into full operation.
The prices of construction materials have doubled in just 1 month. The main causes were slowing down imports and increased cost of transportation.
The Shiro family runs a furniture factory. Normally, summer is the peak month for receiving orders. But this year, they are facing hard times due to increased material costs.
The supply of materials has stopped due to border closures. Currently, the supply is not meeting the demand, and it causes price increases. For instance, this single panel was sold for 18,000 MNT last month, but now it costs 36,000 MNT. About this white panel, it used to cost 36,000 MNT. Now it's 70,000 MNT. As you can see, prices have doubled.
Mr. Shiro, owner of the furniture factory, said during his 30 years of operation, it's the first time that he is seeing sharp price increases.
The situation might to continue into August. If we buy materials at these prices and make furniture, we can't make any profit.
Currently, furniture factories haven't yet raised their product prices because they are using their previously bought materials. But manufacturers say they don't have any other option but to increase prices in the upcoming months.
Now let's take a look at the weather forecast of world's major cities. Well, that's all for today, and thank you for staying with us. We will see you tomorrow with more news and updates. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.